welcome to our channel. Today I am going to tell you about was and were, using was and were. So some time ago I made a video on using is, am and are. If you haven't watched it, you can go back to my channel, or it will be available in the I button also, and you can watch it. This is basic English grammar. If you want to appear for competitive examinations, if you want to use English language effectively, you must know the basics of English language. Right, basics of English grammar. So in this video, I am going to tell you using was and were. If you are watching my videos for the first time, please I request you to subscribe to my channel so that whenever I upload a video, you will get updates and notifications. Let's look at what a soccer player, Roberto Baggio, soccer player, is talking about himself. You see, he's saying something where he is. Okay, look here. I am in the football ground. Today, what he says, I am in the football ground. I am busy. We are in the final team. Okay, so if you look at these sentences, so today he is saying these things. So these are present tense. So okay, so these are in present tense. If you use them, the same sentences yesterday, for example, just imagine Roberto Baggio said these things yesterday. How does he say? For example, see, I was in the football ground. Football ground. Okay. I am busy. How does he say? I was busy. You look at the third sentence. We are in the final team. So how can he says? We were in the final team. Look here. Was. So there are two words. You can see I was, we were. Right? Why I was? It's a singular. Let's look at the difference between was and were. So where do we use I was and where do we use were? Okay, so was used with the subjects like I, right? He, she, it. Okay, so this is the first person pronoun and these are the third person pronouns. I was busy. He was busy. She was busy. It was busy. So where do we use were? You guys see, were is used with subjects like we, you, they. Right? So this is the first person pronoun, second person pronoun, third person pronoun. And you is always considered as a plural in English. So we were busy. We were in the football ground. You are busy. They were busy. Okay guys, let's look at the negative sentences. Negative sentences. First look at the positive sentence. I was busy, he was busy, she was busy, it was busy. So when you make it a negative sentence, I wasn't busy. I wasn't busy. So I wasn't means was plus not. So this is the contracted form. Contracted form. So I wasn't busy. Okay. And he wasn't busy. She wasn't busy. It wasn't busy. Robert wasn't busy. Okay, here you can replace other words. For example, I wasn't busy. No, I wasn't in the room. Okay, I wasn't in the office. Okay, he wasn't at railway station. Right. So here you can keep any word. So Robert wasn't busy. Robert wasn't in the football ground. Robert wasn't at the home. Right. So here by replacing other words you can make more sentences. So you do it at home. So for practice, let's look at using plural. Were, weren't. In positive we say we were busy, you are busy, they were busy. Okay, and negative sentence, we weren't busy, you weren't busy. As I told you here, so this is also were plus not. Weren't, short contracted form. You weren't busy, we aren't busy, they weren't busy, my friends weren't busy. So this is a plural noun. When the plural subject comes, you have to use weren't. For example, my parents weren't busy, my children weren't busy. Okay, my colleagues weren't busy, my teachers weren't busy. Right, my neighbors weren't busy. Right, so you can keep other words here and make more sentences. Let's look at the questions using was and were here. So since these are the questions, so was and were started for yes or no questions. These are yes or no questions, right? So how do you start these questions? So you have to start with the was or were. Was he in the ground? Was he in the ground? Was he in the room? Right? Was he in the office? You can place, you can make a more words here and you can make more sentences. Was he in the ground? Was he in the room? Was he in the office? Was he in the school? Etc. Was she in the ground? Was it in the ground? Was Roberto in the ground? Was Roberto in the room? Was Roberto in the office? Was Roberto in the studio? Was Roberto in the pic? Right? So here using were, how do you start it? Were. So were we at home? Were we at home? Were we at office? Okay. Were you at home? Yesterday, were you at home? Were they at home? Were they in the office? Okay. Yesterday was Sunday. Were they at office? Okay. Were your parents at home? So these are yes or no questions. Here you can make other words, use other words and make more sentences. This is about using was and were. If you like my video, please like it, share it, comment and subscribe. Thank you and thank you for your time.